think we as a species are terribly guilty of taking things for granted. One thing we take for granted is the quality of our water. We turn on the tap, we waste it when we're cleaning our teeth. In the summertime, we pour 50% of this water onto our lawns in our garden. And yet you can journey by plane for a couple of hours and go to a country where you just simply can't drink the tap water. Nothing can live in it. The rivers are all desperately polluted. We take that for granted. But I think the most dangerous thing that we take for granted in the UK is our liberty and the democracy that we have, the framework that supports that liberty. And when you think about it, you don't have to go far in Europe to see repression and oppression of peoples who aren't free to speak their minds or to ask for the things they believe are their right. And you turn on the 10 o'clock news and there are people dressed in the same clothes, wearing the same T-shirts. They don't quite speak the same language, but they're at the same point in their history, and yet they're entirely decapitated when it comes to their ability to exercise that basic freedom. We can vote in this country, we can stand up and shout. You can do that in a public park. You can get a box and you can stand on a public park, and as long as you don't shout too loudly and you don't use profanities, you can express your opinion about anything you like and no one can stop you. That is something which shouldn't be taken for granted. That's something that should be jealously cherished, because if we move away from that, that will be a tragic loss for this nation. We do still have that ability. I just think we ought to exercise it a bit more. We ought to get a few more boxes. A few more people should stand in the park and shout on those boxes without using profanities. I'm a box shouter. I've always got something to shout about. And that's because I can exercise my liberty.